Alright guys, so let's get started. We're going to look at three different scenarios today, and I just want to show you what different products look like and just some of the scenarios that pop up. So just to kind of explain what Keepa is in its format, you have a website, which is what I'm on right now, and you also have an extension. And so that extension just allows you to be on the main website for Amazon, the Amazon listing. And so you're able to see this graph on that listing itself. Super helpful. You have to go get it. But for this purpose, we're going to be going over the website version. Alrighty guys, so let's get started. We're going to be looking at three different graphs today just so I can go over a couple different scenarios of what you might see when you're sourcing, just some things to look out for when you're sourcing a product. So initially we'll get started on what data set can we see on these graphs. So on the left side, we'll see the actual price of the product. On the bottom, we're going to see the dates that the product has been selling for. And then on the right hand side, when we turn on the filter, we'll see the sales rank. And so right now, what's currently on this are the filters for Amazon. And then we also see new, and then we see used. And so we want to unmark used. So what we'll do is I'll explain what these filters mean and how you can use them in your business. So the first filter that I believe is really critical to your business is the Amazon filter, and that's going to be right here. And so this orange data set is essentially telling you when Amazon has been in stock and the price that it's selling for. So here we'll see on this product, Amazon has been in stock during this range, and then it went out of stock here, went back in stock over here. And then we also see the prices that Amazon has sold this product for. And as we turn on different filters, you'll see how all of it kind of comes together in the end. New, you're always going to have on as well, just to kind of see what this product is selling for at the new price. So a couple other data filters that I believe are super important are the sales rank. So let's go ahead and turn that on. We'll also want to see the new third-party FBM, and then we'll want to see the new third-party FBA. We'll also want to see who's winning the buy box. So those are going to be the actual filters that we use for this product. So let's actually start off with the sales rank. So as we look at the sales rank, we really want to see how much it fluctuates and then how high it actually goes throughout the sales history. So if you follow the green line on the chart, you're able to see that recently the sales rank is as low as 10, and if we look here, we see that the highest has been 80. But keep in mind, this is only the past 3 months, so as we expand this out, this may actually get much higher. It's just more information that we would actually have to look at. And so what we really want to understand with the sales rank is if it's consistent. So if it's consistent, then we know that it's a product that we would want to source, because we're not going to have a problem selling that product. And at worst case scenario, we can liquidate the product itself. And so after we look at sales rank and we qualify that the sales rank is good, what we want to look at is the new third-party FBA and the buy box. So really what we want to see is since Amazon is on the listing, we want to see that they're allowing third-party FBA sellers to get the actual buy box. So as we see here, this is controlled by Amazon. This was, I saw something pop up, I believe it said merchant. So this one is sell by merchant. Same thing if we go through here, and it looks like there was one FBA there. So this product itself, is the FBA seller is winning the buy box not so often. So it's something that I wouldn't specifically source, but we're using this for a data set. So if you look at this, we can see that the price has gone down over time, and it's kind of allowed the sales rank to maintain how high it is. So the next set of information that we want to take a look at is the statistics. And so here what we want to see is the average sales price. So we we can see here the last 90 days it's been at 380, and then the last 180 days it was at 388. So it has a pretty consistent sales price for the past 180 days. So we know that if we source this at a certain price, that we would make money at that point. So the next thing that we want to take a look at is the average sales rank. And so here we see that the average sales rank for the last 90 days is 27, and for the last 180 days is actually 21. So as it stands right now, we see that this product has a very consistent sales rank and a very consistent price that it sells for. So this is a product that would be great if Amazon wasn't on the listing, because I would be able to forecast the numbers for this pretty much to the dot. So it just allows you to make sure that the capital that you're putting into your business is actually being utilized and giving you back money, because really what matters is cash flow. So we want that money turning around. So for the next thing that we would actually look at is, I opened up the more historical data, and what you want to check there is the new offer count. And so what new offer count does is really it just shows us how many new sellers are on the listing when it's being sold. And so, we see while, Amazon is controlling the buy box, there's 48 sellers on this listing. So, it would be really competitive for somebody brand new to hop on this listing and to go sell these GoPros. So that's something that you really want to take a look at when you're sourcing products, is you want to take all this information into account so that you're making the most educated decisions when you source your products. So I also want to show you another product. So this is a game, Marvel Spider-Man, PlayStation 4. And so I turned on the same filters that we utilized over there. And so if we take a look, the only new thing that I added was fulfilled by a merchant. And so the reason why I added fulfilled by a merchant is because it also provides a good understanding of what's happening with the product. So what we really want to look at is who's controlling the buy box. And so here we see that the buy box is controlled by a third-party FBA seller, yet the fulfilled by merchant seller has this a couple dollars cheaper than what the fulfilled by Amazon seller has it at. So what I really wanted to show you was that having your inventory fulfilled by Amazon allows you to price it a little bit higher than it would be if you were fulfilling it yourself. Now, don't get me wrong, I know a lot of people are making money with doing fulfilled by merchant. If you look at Pharma Packs, a lot of their products are fulfilled by themselves. So there's money in this model. You just have to make sure the products that you're buying fit the model that you have for your business. And that's one of the main things that I want to convey, is that if you have a strategy when you start, then all these things that you're collecting, all of this data that you're collecting, is just so that you're able to make an informed decision of a set of criteria that you already have. So I don't even have to think if I'm gonna buy a product. I already know with the amount of data that I have whether I'm gonna buy it or not, because it fits my criteria. And so that's what I'm really trying to make you guys understand, is that if you understand how to use software like this, like Keepa, this is a free software that allows you to get all of this information before you actually source a product. So why not understand everything that you can about this software so you can make a better decision when you go to source your product? So if we look at this product, we see that there's 72 sellers on the listing. The sales rank is great because, it's under 80, and you'll start to learn where you want your sales ranks to be at. But what I wanted you to see is that for every product, you should be looking at the previous sales history. And so if we back out a year, we see something that's a little bit interesting, because it's out of stock for, 1, 2, 3, 4 months. And so we really want to understand what happened during those 4 months. I don't specifically sell games, so I don't know, but that may be, it was out of stock. It could be that it was a new release. So those are things that you really want to understand when you're sourcing your products. And if you understand that, it just allows you to make a better decision when you go to buy it. So here we see that, it's been selling at around $60. And within the last 3 months, we've seen the price decrease. Down to $42, $42.95. So that's something that you really want to take into account when you're sourcing your products, because you really want to understand, how often it's selling, who's selling it, and what price it's selling for. And so if you really understand those things off of a keepa chart, when you go to buy your product, you already know how much money you're going to make off of it at the very worst case scenario, and it just allows your money to be a little bit more liquid. So whether this was a refresher or a brand new information that you didn't even know existed, hopefully you got some value from this and you're able to take that and go and apply it in your own business. So thanks for all the support, guys. I appreciate all the DMs that I've been getting, but I'll talk to you guys soon. Thank you.